Hi, this is Patrick and Maria from Mission of Love, and we just want to give you a little update on how things have been going in the Philippines with the Ati tribe. The Philippines in general has had quite a shaking with a lot of earthquakes and natural disasters, flooding, typhoons, volcanoes. Some of the students that we sponsor were experienced the earthquakes, and it was pretty scary. There was a lot of shaking, but they're all safe and well. And apart from that, there have been some big fires as well in Manila and Davao. A lot of people lost homes, and it's quite a disaster-prone country, really. They do experience a lot of hardship. But thankfully, and we're always thankful that the Ati tribe are doing well. They've got some challenges with the land still. There's still court cases going on, people trying to take the land that was given to them, having to stay on guard to protect their homes and the crops that they've planted, the dragon fruits.
They're beautiful.
Yeah,
when you see the harvest, the stunning, beautiful fruits, and so much of it. They're very good at doing it.
And they're very good for you as well. So they've worked hard on this, and the land was awarded to them by the previous administration, and there are now claimants in court trying to take the land back. They've already taken some, and demolished some of their homes, and it's pretty scary, really, having armed security guards come in to surrounding your huts and commanding you to get off the land. So they're trying to stand their ground, and we've tried to do what we can from here to help them as well. Been in touch with some human rights lawyers, and we just keep praying that they'll have favor and that they'll be able to keep their homes. On the school front and the sponsorships, we've had a few disappointments. We've had some of the boys, especially in the high school, have not been able to finish school, so they've decided to leave school. Some of them are working in construction now, and not that that's the end of the world or that's a big disaster, but
it feels a bit disappointing.
Yeah, we obviously would like to see them, once people have invested in them, invested in their education. We always find it difficult to tell the sponsors they've left school. And a couple have left the island as well. Sometimes they migrate. They used to be very much more nomadic as a people, but now they've been staying put a lot more because of school and because of education, I think, and trying to improve their quality of life.
Which, of course, even those boys who have left this year, just this last month, we had about 6 of them decided they can't manage. They get to grade 7 and they just can't manage. I think there's too much pressure on them, even to go and get a job to help the family financially. And academically, they just can't manage. So, but they get a job, and they are more able with the bit of education that they do have, and the food they get through the school program and healthcare and everything. They're a lot better off now than they were some years ago when they didn't go to school at all. So we are thankful for that.
Yeah, it's made a difference to their lives. And they can probably, read a bit, write a bit, speak English a bit better, speak Tagalog a bit better, which is not their first dialect. They have their own dialect. So, yeah, and, we don't know where they'd be without your help. Because we used to see a lot of them, the children would often even die from things which were very curable just for lack of medical, and the healthcare has also been a big help in that respect. Having healthcare sponsors, and we've always tried, rather than increasing the costs of the sponsorship, to spread it out and share the load a bit. Or some sponsors decide to take on everything, and in some cases we have more than one sponsor. In many cases, more than one sponsor per child. So we've done this for books and tuition to help with the costs of that, which have been increasing, especially in the elementary school. We have got extra sponsors on board, and we're very thankful for that. So thank you if you're one of them for taking that on. It really, that's helping the school to survive and helping their education in general.
So we have 17 in college
Yep.
still, which is great. That's a real amazing feat for them to manage. We have how many? 3 or 4 that have graduated already, and this year we'll have another.
There's a couple in their
Couple
final year, if not
graduating.
more.
Yes, so it's very exciting. We're so pleased for them. It's hard. It's not easy for them at all, but they are persevering and managing
Yeah. I always
with
say,
your help.
I always say it's against the odds, because if you see where they live, how they live, and you know the situations many of them have to deal with, it's not an easy task for them to overcome all the obstacles and to manage. But with your help, they've been able to do that. So we're truly thankful to all the sponsors and for all the help we've received. We had a fundraiser recently at Queer Asian pub or Asian restaurant, Fusion, and that went well. We were able to cover the books and tuition for about 7 kids from the fundraising that came through that.
From
So,
the donations.
yeah, so thank you for that. And we're just truly grateful for all the help that we've received. And
now we're starting to look at Christmas
yeah,
already.
it's just around the corner.
Mhm.
And we always, well, the past many years, we've been able to give them a Christmas party and
A food
get a
pack
gift
for the family.
oh, one more thing before we go. Christmas is coming up around the corner, and we've always been able to put on a Christmas party for the kids and get them a gift and food packs for the families for the past few years anyway, and we'd really like to be able to do that again. This is something we can only do with the help of extra donations that are specifically for that, because we don't have like reserves for that. So if anybody would like to contribute to that, we'd welcome that. Just add a note saying Christmas to any donations that come in, and we'll probably put something else out about this in the coming days, just as a Christmas appeal. But thought we may as well mention it now. So thanks for listening, and thanks for everything once again. Bye for now.
Bye.